everybody, welcome back to the craft room. Diane here. Today I'm back with a collaboration that Miss Cara Brandon has put together. For me, January means a new start, a new beginning. What do I want to do with this new chapter, this new year? This past year I found that my crafting art area was very disorganized and messy, and it really sapped that desire to be creative. And I love having the outlet of creating to take away the stresses, to deal with the issues of life. You come in, you play with some paper and glue, and it just makes everything better, right? But lately the room's been so messy and disorganized that it doesn't feel like fun, it feels like work. So this January I decided I wanted to get in here and give it a new atmosphere and create a system that was easy for me to upkeep and to break some bad habits. I like to just toss things on the floor and say I'll get to it, and then that day never comes. So today is that day. We're going to break that habit. But Miss Cara Brandon has set up a collaboration with, I think we have 20 people now that are in, and each day in January we're going to have someone giving tips or showing you how they organize, so that perhaps you get some ideas that maybe you hadn't thought of before, or you say, oh, I like that, I might want to incorporate that into the way I do things. So today is my day. The challenge is called Let's Get Organized 2022, and we'll be using the hashtag LGO 2022. Some people are posting on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. So if you go to the Cara Brandon and Friends Facebook page, she has a listing of all the people that are participating, and then there will be a link in the description box below as well with all the ladies' channels linked, so you can see what day they're going to be doing their video, and then some of them have said what they're going to be showcasing as well. So my showcase is, I think that I do organize paper ephemera very well, and I like the way that I organize fabric, and my husband just came up with a great way for me to organize my lace. So I'm going to showcase a couple of those things. I hope you get some good ideas from it that maybe you can use for your own. If not, maybe you just enjoy looking at the pretty things. That's good too. We all need a bit of that. Okay, so the first thing I have is I have a rolling cart to the left of me. The rolling cart on the right houses my sewing machine, and it has some small bits of fabric folded up in there. It's mostly ginghams and generic kind of fabric that I could use for any kind of theme that I'm working on. And then on the left I have another card over here. The top has small paper ephemera, and then I have ink and stamping supplies on the other two shelves. But the top shelf is where my paper ephemera lives. And I have lots of different ways of, you fit all the little boxes in there to maximize the space. So the first things I started off with was just a Tupperware container out of the kitchen. I think this had lunch meat in it at one time before I washed it out. And I was sitting fussy cutting up a book, and I just separated out the pictures and such into little sandwich bags, because that was very easy for me. So like in this one I have, there was some greenery. I wanted to keep that separate from everything else. This was a vintage gardening magazine. I like the ads in it, so I kept those separate. Here we have some dictionary pages. The larger bits I have out, and then I have some smaller bits where I just took, if there was cute pictures or a definition that I liked. And this paper is very, very brittle, so it was easy to just, I literally took this apart with my hands. I didn't even use scissors. So, and then we have the birds kind of separated by size, really. I just like the prettiness of birds. I don't know what their names are, so I can't sort them that way, because that doesn't work with how my brain works. So we've got that one, and then these are kind of more black and white birds. And then we've got really long ones and circles for some reason, who knows. And then some butterflies in the back. So like that's one one bucket there, kind of a bird botanical kind of bucket. And then I have another smaller one. These are things that I've gotten from digital kits or freebies or what have you. I printed them out and I cut them. So I'll take like 2 or 3 sheets out to the recliner, and I'll, during commercial breaks when I'm watching TV with my hubby at night, I'll just cut things up, put them in a little bowl, and then at the end of the day, I used to just put them in the envelope, and now I'm starting to put the artist and the kit name, if I remember that, so that when I run out of these, I can go back and reprint it, because I guarantee you when I run out of these in like 6 months, I won't remember what it was called. And I'll be like, Diane, searching your brain. So yeah, I have them just separated out, some labels, some little things, some ads, that kind of thing. And I have these smaller ones separated, like this is the numbers and labels bucket, and then there's another bucket that has like butterflies, and they're separated by color or what have you. So I kind of try to keep that organization on this. And then I have another little, well, it's not little. I have one of these photo containers that I picked up at, I don't know, Michael's, Hobby Lobby, one of them. And it comes in a big clear bucket. And then you have all these little buckets. And I put various things in them, and my hubby was so nice to buy me a label maker, and I've been having fun with it. So, like, here I have various small flower images, just cute for, collaging. If I want a postage stamp, I pull out the postage stamp bucket. Here's a little bag with, these are foreign stamps I've pulled off of letters, some little love stamps, and then more just assorted foreign stamps. And this works for me. I just pull it out and say, I'm looking for something green. I'll just find a green stamp. Let's see. This one's tiny tags. This is when I have some scraps or whatever, I might punch little tags out of it just to put in here. So you have a collage sheet and there's just a little bit left. You just punch out the tag, and next time you need a little something to tuck somewhere, there you go. Excuse me. I'm not sick, it's just allergies. Okay. They do go in there. And then this one is like random numbers I found places. I think Artie Mays did a freebie and Tracy Fox did a freebie. Then I stamped some, and just wherever. I really probably could put those other numbers in here, but I like having it this way. Then entomology is like bugs and mushrooms to me. Okay, and then the third way, let me get this out of the way. The third way I store ephemera is I have these little 12 by 12 boxes that I found at Hobby Lobby. And I'll take a theme, and I'll have 5, 6, 7 of these at any time working. And I'll put a little theme label on there. Let me see if you can see that. See, it says Farm and Country. So everything in here will be related to farm and country. I've got some chicken stickers. I've got various napkins. I found this in a book I bought. Just some ephemera. Some things to fussy cut. Sometimes I've already fussy cut them. Pages from a book. If I was going through a book and I found a cute thing, I was like, oh, that's very farm-like. I really like that. I'll put that in here. I think these are in Ideals magazine. I just thought these were very, like, hello, there's a farm kitchen. Isn't that great? Okay, so let's get down here. Some vintage pieces, another book, some cutouts, ad from Rural King. some little books that I liked. Yeah, so I had seen, I got this idea from Diane Huber. She like collects things, like if she's going to do a strawberry journal or whatever, she puts all her strawberry stuff together. So now I didn't put in here like stamps or things like that, because for farm, let me back up a second. Whenever I organize my stamps, I try to do my stamps by themes as well, but they're in a file drawer with hanging files. So there's a hanging file that says farm that has the stamps in it, so I don't need to put them in here. But this is a good way to keep things together, and then I don't, whenever I want to start a journal, I don't have to say, oh, let me go through 12 books and look for things that have a farm theme. I've already got a lot of things here to start with. If I don't find what I like in here, then we go to the books and we try to figure out if there's something else we can use. I say we. Yes, I. Okay, so that's the paper. Let me clear this and put these away in their home where they belong, and I'll see if I can get some of the fabric out here and show you how I organize that. I'll be right back. Okay, so here we are. This is going to be a little more difficult to show you because the box is large and I'm filming this near my desk. So I want to show you the labels that I put on the end here. They're going to be upside down. Sorry about that. Let's see, it says cooking, bees, and butterflies. And then I also have flowers in this bucket as well. The 8 was on here when I got the bucket because it was donated to me. I haven't taken it off yet. So I try to fold my fabrics that are a quarter, a fat quarter, or half yard, and I try to fold them, well, I really try to fold them the same way, but I rarely achieve that. But I try to fold them so I have a nice view of what the fabric is facing the top, so I can see what I have. Like here, I have the cooking, and I've tried to put all the cooking, like equipment, and then food, like these are all cherries, and then we have berries, lemons, you know, so I'm trying to keep that theme going, so when I want lemons, I can just look here and be like, oh, okay, great, that's all the yellow lemon things that I have. Then we are going back here, we have like bees. Oh, there's some cat hair. Cat must have gotten in here. So I have all my different bee ones. And then we go to butterflies. And then the flowers kind of spilled over from this side over to here. So see, I try to keep, but the same thing with the flowers. I don't know the names of the flowers. I just kind of try to group these by color because that's how my brain works. And then in the back of the bucket, I have some larger pieces. I have some napkins or handkerchiefs, and then this is a bed sheet and some other larger format fabrics. I think I do fairly well with organizing larger pieces of fabric. The thing that I struggle with is scraps of fabric, so I'm very excited that we're going to have a lady doing scrap organization later on in the collaboration, because that would be very good for me to watch and get some ideas. Okay, so that's it for fabric. I'm going to go get the box of lace and show you the idea that my husband came up with for me to organize it. Okay, be right back. Okay, here we are. This is another large box. I found this beautiful box at the thrift store, and it's perfect for my laces. Let's see how big it is. It's really big. It's like 13 by 15 by 5, no, 7. 13 by 15 by 7. And I'm looking at this large box and I'm going, oh, honey, help me out. I need something that's thicker than cardstock, but maybe, you know, not too huge, and I want it to have my lace wrap around it, and I was kind of showing them the thing that Cara Brandon did with her little spools, but most of my lace is all one color, and it's just various different sizes and styles. I mostly have whites and creams. So he took one look at this box and looked to my left and said, "Oh, you have all those Scrabble boards there. You could probably cut those up and use those." And I was like, "Wow, honey, you're a genius." So he takes a Scrabble board and he puts it in there. He's like, "It exactly fits in the box, width-wise and height-wise." So I was like, "Okay, well, I have to be able to wrap the lace around it." So he cut off I don't know, 1.5 inches on one. Well, he cut the boards in half, first of all, because they fold. So he cut the board in half in the middle, and then he took off a 1 or 1.5 inch strip of the cardboard for me. And then we started wrapping lace. All right, let me see, I have to scooch this out so it doesn't hit the camera. Sorry if it knocks you. And now I have these beautiful, it's a Scrabble board, you can see. And he even helped me wrap my lace around it. Isn't that so cute? Let me see if I can move the camera without making you sick here. So we've got little ones here, wider ones, and then the really big ones. And they just wrapped around, and I have just little pins holding them. The one thing I am going to do differently with this, though, I do need to go back and make sure all the pins are running the same direction. But my husband sat with me for an hour or two yesterday while we were watching TV and just helped me wrap all these laces around the boards. And it's so fun. You could just pull out a whole thing and be like, "Oh, I need a little bitty lace. Let me pick from these." So I thought that was really, really, like, inspired. What a great idea. Then I don't have, because of all these are the same color, I don't need to really worry about, I mean, I have like one red one, so it kind of sticks out. I don't need to worry about sorting by color, so I just sorted by size. Anyway, I hope you really enjoyed this little peek into how my brain organizes things. I know that I've been really enjoying watching everyone's videos, and I can't wait to see the rest of the videos. Now I'm back to organizing and cleaning the floor, and purging. That's a big part too, giving away, getting rid of stuff. And I think I talked myself out. Okay, everybody, thanks for watching. I really appreciate you hanging out with me. And if you like this video, please check out all the other ladies in the collab. Like I said, I'm going to put their information in the description box down below. And, you know, if you liked this, please give me a like and a subscribe, and it would really help my channel out. And I hope to see you in the next video. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye.